We're going live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whether it's nighttime or morning time, whether you're online with us or you're connecting through the phone or through Facebook. Welcome, 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 and thank you for being here. It is so nice to have your frequency here and your vibration. So this is our daily prayer with the Legions of Light prayer group. So I'd like you all to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. It's really nice to have all of you. I'm waving at all of you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Good morning, good afternoon, and some of you are preparing to go to bed. Good night. But thank you, and thank you so much for being here. So breathe in and breathe out. And we can see Ada has got the sun shining on her face. Thank you, Ada, for bringing the sunshine in. Thank you. We have Yanni there, our co-host, who is looking after us with technology behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Legion of Light, Yanni. We have Sarah looking absolutely beautiful. We have Antoinetta, who celebrated her son's birthday the other day in her son's house. We have Marlene all the way in New York. And we have those of you on Facebook that I can and cannot see. And breathe in and breathe out. Really, really, really enjoying all of that. So breathe in and breathe out and sense the figure 8 around you. Remember, so for those of you who haven't done it, we have water in a glass that we pour, and then we cover that water with a tissue. And this is the water we'll drink after the meditation. Then we have water that we'll drink just normally during the meditation. So there's water during the meditation you can drink, that you may desire to drink. And there's water, which is this one for me, after the meditation. So I put them in separate cups so I don't mix them up. So that's it. So we've got the water ready. I've got the candle. We've got now calling in. Breathe in and breathe out. Pushing your feet to the ground. Really pushing your feet to the ground. Anchoring the love that you desire. Anchoring the peace that you desire. Breathe in and breathe out. And as we journey, these prayers with the Legions of Light are very important because we're activating one intention, one word, one practical action, and a healing that you require. And the healing is given to you from the Legions of Light, from the divine, from the source, God, Buddha, Allah, connecting to you directly. And you are having your communication with the Legions of Light to anchor and amplify your own healing. Now, and what is the purpose of these prayers? Well, we've all been in lockdown, and we've had this experience worldwide. So the concept is to begin to go within and begin to listen to yourself. Listen to your orders, your sacred orders. We're saying that other people are more important. The ideas of the film stars, the celebrities are more important than us. No. Our thoughts, our opinions are more important. When we go collectively within and we reflect, we call in a massive vibration of peace and healing, which then shifts and creates a global consciousness. And that's what we're doing with the Legion of Light prayers. We're really anchoring to pray, to activate our divine power, our inner peace, and that sanctuary of strength we need in our daily life to manifest real patterns and real prayer. We're wanting to activate compassion and kindness in us. We're wanting to say, I'm great. We are great. We're wanting to say, it's okay to be me. I can use my intuition. Many moons ago, I remember I've been doing this for many years. People would laugh when I said meditation. People would laugh when I said prayer. Now look at the whole world. It takes the coronavirus for people to pray. You need to pray every day, whether you are ill or not. You need to connect to the divine and refine your soul and your spirit, right? So it's very important. We need to go inside and look at the reality of our lives from inside rather than from outside. How do you feel? What are you really wanting? What are your needs? And when you question yourself, you begin to reflect and understand But these needs that are pure needs and essential needs are humane needs, more than what the leaders and people in authority are telling us. So they're still learning and clearing karma, but we don't need to be part of that karma, do we? We can set our own karma and set our own pathway, right? And I think that's important. So breathe in and breathe in your power. Breathe in and breathe in that you have the power all along. You have the power all along in you to change your reality, to change your life, to create the change that you want. If you don't like what you see, you activate the 888 prayer every morning. We'll be starting our 8 minutes of silence where we'll go void and cancel out any thoughts. And as the thoughts come, let them just come. Let them just come because it's fine. And breathe in and breathe out. And really breathe in and breathe out. Really enjoy the focus of going into the silence of your mind, your sacred sanctuary, where you have all the power and the divine empowers you, the legions of light. And you call in, starting now, you call in the 888 vibration and the thin point of light to pour into you, connecting you and grounding you to Mother Earth. Now I want you to clear your mind, clear your space, and go within. Meditation of 8 minutes starting now. I will. Can you all hear me? And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. You have the power in you. You are powerful. You are validated. I am worthy of respect. I am powerful. I am loved. Feel yourself being validated today as you take that one action that will help you to enable you to feel powerful in your action. And that one action that you're wanting is going to be the action that helps to manifest what it is you want to achieve today. To see yourself taking this action, see yourself taking this action, I take this action. And this action is so powerful. This action is so wonderful. This practical action, it says, I am powerful. I can do this, and I do this. So if it is to go and sign a document, you see yourself signing the document, and everyone around you is supporting you in the signing of that document. Just one action you want to do. Perhaps you're going to get a result from the doctor. Perhaps you're going to go and see your auntie, or just one action. You breathe in that one action and see yourself being supported in that one action. Just one action for today. And this action enables you to activate the power within you, the power to take the action. And as you do so, breathe in and smile at yourself. Really smile from deep within you and feel the smile oozing from the depth of your body all the way out. So you're smiling at your pores, and it feels so good just to smile. And breathe in. Oh, it just feels wonderful. And know that you are willing to accept change. You're willing to see the truth in your life. And call forth one word for the day that enables you to see the truth in your life, the reality of your life. You are willing to see things differently. I am willing to see things differently. What one word are you calling in? Can you feel that word? It feels wonderful. One practical action and one intention. What is your intention for today? My intention is to complete that action I set myself to do. And my intention is to have the supportive people that's going to help me activate that one action with that one word of power. And my word for today is power. I am powerful. I intend to be powerful. I am powerful. So what is your word? You can use my words if they help you. What is your word? What is your action? What is your intention? Really breathe in, really breathe in. Really breathe in. And then choose finally where you want healing to come to you this morning. Just one place. So it could be you want healing in your heart, in your lungs, in your hips, in your fingers, in your mind, in your brain, in your pituitary, in your knees, in your joints. Just one part in your body. So activating that thin point of light from the divine going right through you, and the thin point of light spreading out from deep within you and all the way so you become like a golden Buddha. Activate the regions of light and feel that the regions of light are putting the golden lights here in the palm of your hand and also in each finger, so you can feel the point. And then you can see the wonderful light piercing through you, through both hands. And then take both hands and then play with them. So dance with them in front of you. And then go to the light. And then bring one hand down and put it in the area where you need healing. So if you're suffering from grief, you can go to your lungs, or from pain, you can go to your heart. And from worry and anxiety, you can put on your spleen, on your liver, the anger on your liver, the jealousy in your heart. So ask for healing on your body part. Just see where your hand is placed and feel the healing piercing through your body to that spot. And as it does so, feel tingling in that body part through your hands. It's so magnificent. It's just like magic is happening in just seconds. You feel it. You feel it. Oh, it feels so good. And then feel the Legion of Light. The Legion of Light place his or her hand on top of your hand where your hand is on your body part. And feel that Legion of Light hugging you. And their hands on top of your hands. And feel the extra healing you're receiving and the love. You only receive healing as appropriate for you, just as you need, no more. And then take the other hand, the other physical hand, and put over the hand that is on your body. So you're now hugging the Legion of Light that is holding your hand. And it feels so glorious. And keep breathing deeply into that spot where your hand is. And as you do so, you're receiving the healing energy. Really feel the power of the healing energy in you, on you, with you, around you. And give thanks. The Legion of Light, his hand is on you. The legions of light that have gathered together for this prayer for you and only you. For praying for a magical day, just for today, a magical miracle day for you today. So by the end of the day, you feel empowered, revitalized, energized, and really pleased that you have achieved one thing and held your intention and received healing on one issue. Knowing that daily as you continue, your strength and power and healing grows. Yes, it does grow. I grow every day. And give thanks to the Legion of Light hugging you and holding your hands. Put your hands together. Say thank you. Hug that where your hand is. Hug it. Just move your body and hug. Put your hands together in the prayer position and really feel the energy of you and the Legion of Light merging into your heart and your soul, so you have come into everything into a oneness within you. You feel a spark going out of your heart. There's a oneness. Your intention, your action, your word for the day, and the healing all become one in you, in your heart. Bow down. Put your hand to your then hug your hand and hug yourself, and saying, I love you, and then put your hand on your hara point, which is the point below your navel. Point below your navel. Just settle all that energy there. So if you need it later on, you can gather it for the day. And breathe in and breathe out. Really feel wonderful. Really feel magical. Really feel powerful. And beautiful. And powerful. Just for today. Just for today. In my art of living, just for today, I activate today a miracle day. Manifesting and achieving with ease. A whole. I am valuable. I am powerful. I see things and I see the truth. I am willing to see things differently. And by seeing things differently, I'm creating my new reality. A whole. For I know that what doesn't work, doesn't work. And a new way works now, going forward. And breathe in a new breath of life. Giving thanks to your breath, to the element of air, nourishing your body, your spine, your lungs, protecting you. Give thanks to the element earth that grounds you and enables you to move with ease. Give thanks to the element of water, which we'll be drinking soon. It quenches your thirst. You can cook with water and also creates flow within you. You can wash your clothes and your body with water. And breathe in fire. Fire that you can cook with. That is the spark and the flame and passion within you. Really feel and give thanks to the element fire. And really breathe in and breathe out. And come back to the centeredness of you, to the void. Slowly collecting your energy and going into that void of silence and peace and sacred silence and inner knowing. And push your feet to the ground as you come back into the body, feeling your roots going down to the center of the earth and you're anchoring that, and it feels so good. And breathe in 8 times slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. And each time you ground and breathe out, you connect to Mother Earth. You just ground your energy, slowing down the energy around you. So breathe in and breathe in. Breathe in. When you've done that 8 times, take your water, remove that from it, toast the legions of light, the beams of light that came to help you in your healing, that will be helping you throughout the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Toast. And then toast all of you. Toast the legions of light, and now drink. Toast yourself. All of you on Facebook, I hope you have some water to drink. I can see Marja Sovic, Garofina Biochita Gibson, Grenville Williams. That's all I can see. Please write your comments below. I know that there are other people I can't see because when I finish and I go online, I see there are lots of people who viewed this and are viewing this. So though I cannot see you, thank you for being here and good morning, good morning, good morning. How is the water? What is it making you feel as it goes down your esophagus into your stomach? Where is it going? You need more water. I suddenly feel like I need more water. So later on, I will drink, after this, I'll drink a glass of water. I feel when I drink the water, what it's feeling like is talking to my pituitary and pineal gland, and it's telling me I need water. And then what visions? I saw lots of visions for myself before we started and in the silence. What vision and energy did you get? What was your intention, and what is your intention for the day? And what is your physical action? Which will you write it all down in your journal? I can see Ada scribbling away. I love Ada. She is so consistent, and she journals everything to make her remember and know her progress as she develops so beautifully in her spiritual life, in her financial life, in her relationship life. All of us are developing these exercises. So breathe in and breathe out. And I hope you're realizing that we're choosing one thing each day. So you can choose something to do with financial or relationship-wise. I want the choice to be yours and between you and the divine. That's why it's very private and confidential. You only share what you want to share, and you share the results. You share the results, and that by sharing the results, you're saying to legions of light, here, thank you, legions of light, thank you. And by sharing it and saying that this works, I'm also letting people know my power is growing. My power is what was impossible, I have been able to do. So what has been impossible that the prayers have helped you to do? What has been possible that the prayers have helped you to do even easier, and then opened up a new vibration for you to learn something new or do something different in your life. So good morning. Thank you for being here. If anyone would like to share, put your hands up so I know. Yes, Adam, my love. It would be nice to hear your voice. It's nice to hear voices, so it's not just my voice.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see you. So today I had an amazing meditation, I have to say. And I think, okay, so let me first say what I felt. I felt very, very peaceful, especially compared to yesterday, where I felt more anxious as I knew I have to accomplish a lot of tasks. I know there is one task per day, but I had a little bit more to finish. And at the end of the day, I've did them all. I was very accomplished with that. So today I was really able during those 8 minutes of meditation to align myself for the rest of the day. And I literally focus on what I want to achieve in my life. So I was just visualizing, putting my affirmations out there. I could feel my face start smiling. So I tried to do only that for 8 minutes, and it felt so peaceful. And at the end of, after the meditation, when we had the healing part, I could definitely feel the light and warmth in me. So thank you so much, because I know that our common energy definitely contributed to that. So thank you.
Thank you. It was nice to witness you. I was witnessing you, and I could see all that energy pouring to you. I saw golden light and golden angels flying around you, and that was beautiful to see and behold. The sun was coming, and the sun brought in, and then I heard the angels say they were golden angels. They were golden angels. They were little golden angels, like fairies, but they were angels. And they said, "Tell her we're with her always, but she doesn't know." So you could start tuning into that, but don't tune too hard in case you just want to be in the background. But I saw these beautiful golden little angels. So they said, "Tell her we're with her, but she doesn't know." Thank you. Anybody want to share anything else? Anybody want to share anything on Facebook? Are there any comments? No, I can't see any comments. I see people are coming on and going, so thank you very much for being here with me just a short while.
Marlene wants to share. I think.
Marlene, yes, Marlene, please unmute yourself, my princess. Love you, Marlene. Good
Hi,
morning.
Tokes. Good morning, everyone.
Yes.
It's a pleasure being here. Today, I had the opposite experience of Ada. I just could not settle in today because I got up late, and I usually have a routine I do before I come on. I shower, I meditate, so it was like I'm in a rush, and it just was difficult to settle in. And what I've learned is that it's not always going to be the same. It's not always going to be the same. We're going to have those times when we sit to meditate and we're all over, we're scattered.
Yeah.
And I experienced that today. I was so scattered. I was like fighting to get in there, but I stayed with it. So you stay with your meditation, and every day is not going to be the same. That's what I learned today.
Good.
So thank you for that.
Thank you for sharing. Marlene, that's a fabulous lesson because daily life is different. That's why we call it and use it as a center. And it's
Yes.
see how Ada felt the same like you, and now you're feeling like her. And Ada is absolutely wonderful, and you were absolutely wonderful yesterday. Can I say something to you, Marlene, if I may? Every day is a different day, and every day can be organized and chaotic, and both are good. The chaos is good because in the chaos is the learning. The confusion is good because in the confusion is the learning.
Yes.
Anger is the learning. In the frustration is the if you choose to make that anger, frustration give you a lesson and hear it. And also, Marlene, you have to remember that we all have a routine, and sometimes that routine gets messed up because we wake up. If I
Yes.
may I suggest something to you?
Sure.
When you get up and you're late, just sit or stand up, sit on your bed or stand up. Maybe just sit
Mm.
on your bed with your feet on the floor and just gather all yourself in your feet and in your heart. Just say, okay, scattered energy, you acknowledge it. And then put your feet on the floor. And then as you do so, ground your energy and just see if you can just put a little bit of grounding back in your body. So what you are wanting is to just say, okay, I'm scattered. You don't want to deny, but you want to put some connection to Mother Earth. And then slow your breathing, maybe breathe in 3-4 times slowly. And then get up. Do what you can do to be ready for the meditation, and no more and no less.
Yes, yes, Stokes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I came to it, but it was like, oh, but thank you. Thank you for that advice.
Yes. You are such a beautiful Buddha, as from that meditation you shared about the meeting with the Buddha on his birthday, Risa. It just shows who you are. So sometimes our scattered energy may be the energy coming into our body to settle into our body.
Okay.
It could also be you've had a busy day or night.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yes. And it could have been somebody has disturbed your energy.
Okay.
Something is attached to you, so it's not yours. But it doesn't really matter what it is. What is important is that you settle your feet on the ground and sit on your bed, and
Yeah.
just breathe in. And then as you breathe in, just settle yourself and go, okay, I can put my pajamas, I'll have my pajamas or put my pajamas on, I can brush my teeth. I'm ready. And then you can have your prayer area ready before you go to sleep, and just have a candle ready or something. So you don't need to prepare it, and your water there and your glasses. So before going to bed in New York, you can have that area set up all ready for you by your bed. So you can lie by the bed or whatever. So that way, there are one or two things less stressing you to do.
Thank you so much, Stokes. Thank you. But it was a learning experience.
Yes, and congratulations.
And preparation is so important. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Preparation is important. Yeah. Today is my partner Patrick's birthday. So in a month or so in June, it'll be his 1 year he's passed away. So yesterday I was told to wash all my clothes and everything. And everything I'm wearing I washed last night. Fortunately, it's drip dry. It's expensive stuff, but it's drip dry.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to have my shower, prepare to serve you all. And Patrick has been with me throughout the service. And at 11 a.m. today, I'll be having my 11:11 group prayer meditation, which is just for a close few people that we do every day. So today is an 11th day. And we're working with the 8th hour, which is the 8th hour of possibility and change and opportunities and ascension. The 11th hour is the hour of standing strong like two pillars, like the car symbol. 1-1, it's 11. So we have two pillars standing and protecting you and honoring you. 11 is a master number. It's a holy number. It's a sacred number. My name, Tokes, adds up to 11. So it's a very good day for me on many levels. Normally, he'd be here, listening to the meditation, maybe even snoring. Am I right, Patrick? Yanni, would he be snoring? Or is it you snoring? When we get together to do the meditations and everything. So that's my share. And anybody else want to share? Sarah, I saw you putting your hands up or doing something. Yeah, did you want to share? You want to unmute yourself?
Hi. Hello, good morning, everyone. What I saw with Ada was really, really nice because you could see a lot of sunshine when Ada was meditating, literally just coming your way. It was basically all very light, and it's nice, really nice to witness. Because, for example, yesterday I also felt a bit rushed to find the password, so I joined later for the meditation. I didn't have the full 8 minutes. But it's so true. It's just about staying in there, to even when you have the rush, to say it doesn't matter, because the few minutes that you do have, they're still worth it to go for it. And today everything went nice and punctual. It's the first time now that actually I could put my hands on my face, which is so irritating. Before, other things were occupying my mind, but I do feel that as if the daily meditation, once you focus on what needs to be done, that will also help with the skin, because this is just a visual form of what else needs to be focused on, right?
Yes, yes, you are right, Sarah. You are absolutely right.
So and in visualization, do you have any good affirmations? Because I heard that when you do affirmations, the number 12 is very good for your nervous system, for it to really go into you, to whatever you affirm, to say it 12 times. What do you think about that, Tox?
If you're starting, you may have to repeat the affirmation. However, I would be careful. In this meditation, we always affirm, don't we? I'm powerful. Did we read that today? So
yes, I used your affirmation. I used power.
Yes. And that is in a vortex. We're in a vortex and we're calling in that sacred affirmation. It becomes more powerful because we're in a fabulous healing sacred vortex. And then when you say it, it's in there. You've manifested it in a sacred portal so you can live it. However, sometimes you may be repeating a affirmation, and within that repetition is silly. You're not going to do that. Is the negation. Your ego comes in and undermines you. So you either become confrontational with somebody, you just get angry, and your inner voice stops you and says, who do you think you are? So with affirmations, you have to learn to pivot and change. So if my affirmation is, I have beautiful skin, I have beautiful skin, I have beautiful skin, I have beautiful skin. And then it sounds like, who do you think you are? And then you're comparing yourself to somebody on TV with makeup and everything. But you haven't seen what's behind the makeup. So you're comparing yourself to an illusion, a Photoshop picture, not reality. And in the beginning, I said, I value myself and I validate myself. I'm willing to see things differently. So your concept of beauty, you want to see differently. And I want to enjoy that concept of beauty within. And that's what's so wonderful. And because you're beginning, and you can see the shifts and changes in your skin and in your life. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
Okay.
So if you feel the numerology of 12 is the 12 disciples, 12 tribes of Israel. So every new moon and full moon, I do a meditation, and every day I do it. So in June, I do 666. In July, I do 777. So we just
okay.
So in December, I'll do the 12, 12, 12. But on the 12th of December and around 12, that hour, so I'm going to capture it. So I do these meditations. So the numerology of 12 is also very powerful. So if somebody feels that 12 works for them, try it out, Sarah. If it works, do it. If it doesn't work, just leave it. Leave it. It may work another time. But just go with the flow and don't say, oh, it doesn't work. Hold, breathe a breath. Air, give thanks to air, your life force. You are alive today. Thanks. Some people want skin like you. They'd rather they had the skin that you think is bad than the skin they have. So everything is relative. The other day I was walking and I saw an owner with a 3-legged dog. not the dog. Did you hear the dog in the background when I said that? A three-legged dog. And the dog was as happy as can be, running ahead with 3 legs instead of 4. You know? And he didn't say, oh, I wish I had 4 legs. Well, no, I've got 3 legs. I'm bouncing. Got my owner. I've been fed. I'm happy. I'm bouncing away. His life was saved. Supposing it could have killed him, but suppose it was a cancer or something. So I watched this dog and I thought, wow, the dog is teaching me a lesson. To be grateful for my life for what I have. Even if it's 1 leg off. And here was the dog, as happy as punch, walking and going faster than the owner. And it was a 3-legged dog. It wasn't a young dog, it wasn't an old dog, it was an in-between dog. So we want to give thanks. That's why I always say we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for what we are and who we are, and for our power as it is now, as we anchor and bring in more power for ourselves, as we refine ourselves. Does that make sense, little Sarah? I love people.
Oh, yes, yes. I could also feel the power of saying thank you, because I did the same. I had a bath last night, and literally while I had the bath in the water, I just said Alhamdulillah, which is like the Muslim way, but it means the same. It's giving thanks. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Literally the whole time, maybe 20 minutes. And I visualized how I remove things, from my face. And I thank God for the state of where it's already healthy, because of course I compared it to myself before 2 months when my skin was straight, nice. But the giving thank you already felt very, very, you feel it, you do feel it just for saying thank you. No matter what language, it doesn't matter.
Yes. Later on, I think I'll call you or you call me so you can teach me how to say that. Is it Alhamdulillah? I love it.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
Is that thank you or Allah?
Yes, it's like thank you, God.
Perfect.
Allah. Yeah.
Yeah. I go Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So I say that in the name of Allah, where all this happen. So that's the first line of the Quran, I think. So I've learned that.
Yes.
But I'd like to learn that. So I'll call you later, or you can actually voice.
Of course, I will.
On voice on WhatsApp. So I'll practice.
Okay, I will do it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can say. I'd like to say it tomorrow.
Okay, I will send it to you.
Thank you.
And also the word for word translation.
Yes.
So.
Yes, you say to me.
My pleasure.
Early. I'd love to say it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? Thank you, Sarah. Anybody else like to or share something?
Hi, Tux.
Hi, Antoinette.
I had a similar experience to Marlene today.
Yes, wow.
And that's not because of, I got everything done. I even made my son breakfast.
Yes.
But because I've got this interview at the development I'm going to live in, so that's been on my mind. So I was going in and out of the meditation, and then I couldn't hear it. And I thought, oh. So yeah, I just wanted to say, yeah, I had a similar experience, but I think mine was more anxiety. Just the fact that this is my next step to moving in there. So,
and that's your one action. That interview is your one action. Did you name that as your?
Yeah, that's the action.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
And the word is belief. My word was belief.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So it's going in with that word, that intention, that energy.
Yeah.
Before you go, we've connected to the interview. So you've got the legions of light working on your behalf.
Yeah.
So it flows with ease, like the water flowed when you drank it. And you call in the blessings.
Yeah.
You see, the more blessings you receive.
I find with the blessings, I mean, it is my knack that is the one place that I really need healing on. But in saying that, I know since I had my last talk with you, I've noticed it's slightly like layers are coming off.
Yes.
Although there is pain there, like now I know it also affects my hearing, and I can actually see the difference in my hearing.
Yes.
So even though there is pain, there is some relief that I can actually hear. I don't have to have the TV on so loud or something. So yeah, there's big improvements. And I think it's also because I know we say that, yeah, the healing heals you, but you need to do the action as well that goes with it. So yeah, so I'm doing my actions.
Yes, so I think that's important. Just one. If as every day we concentrate on just one thing.
Mm.
I know we have many things, but just one thing, you will begin to see the vast improvement.
Yeah.
You see, when the moon journeys at nighttime, it journeys according to its rhythm and time. It doesn't say, "Oh, it has to be morning now." No, no, no. It just journeys. And sometimes you see the moon and the sun together, and sometimes you won't.
Yeah.
Journeys, and that's what we're doing. We're journeying with these prayers and meditation. We're journeying, and sometimes our journey is quick, and sometimes it's slow. And each time is correct and okay for you, according to your power, according to your belief, and the energy will shift you if that energy goes. Yes.
Anyway, so just thank you for that, and have a super day.
Okay, good. So anybody else, shall we now end? Anybody want to say anything? Anything on Facebook? Nothing on Facebook? Okay. So shall we slow down our vibration, push our feet to the ground and give thanks for our blessings, give thanks for our healing, give thanks for our word for the day, the healing for the day, the intention for the day, the practical action for the day. Give thanks. Thanking the legions of light. Thank you, seen and unseen, that came to support you, God, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, immortals, the Tao, the source, the planets, what is seen and unseen, ascended masters, the Lao Tzu, 8 immortals, Allah, Jesus, the disciples, archangels, angels, beings of light, legions of light. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the healing. Breathe deeply and breathe out. And if we put our hands together, unmute yourselves, pushing your feet to the ground. And breathe in and we say, thank you, thank you, thank you 4 times. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Then amen 4 times. Amen,
Amen.
amen,
Amen.
amen,
Amen.
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 Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those on the phone. Thank you for those on Facebook. Thank you for those who are going to be watching this later. All of you, make sure you go and watch later on Facebook so you have it recorded. Become friends with me if you are not, and then you'll be able to access it. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day. Bye.